What's going on, guys? I am so excited for this video. I am so happy. I'm pretty sure that we are getting really close to the part where I could actually teach you guys like strategy, discretionary, and like how to actually trade. There's only a few more steps until we're actually there. Now, with that said, I just remembered one thing I didn't teach you. Oh, there's actually a couple. Alright, well, one thing we're going to get into today. CISD, I call it a CID. I've never heard someone else call it a CISD. It's a change in state of delivery. Now, this could also be another type of entry model. It could be like, okay, once I get this CISD, I'll go break even. Something like that. Now, with that said, what is it? Well, it's essentially where there's going to be a series of a downward candle or an upward candle. And then once we close, I'm just going to have to show it. So a change in state of delivery to the upside would be something like this. So it's kind of like, you know how on an order block, it's like the series of down candles and the up candles and the downs order block. It's kind of similar, right? So look, say we just had a series of down candles. Now, when we get, let's say if we get one candle, it could be two, but still, we get one candle up here. See how we just closed above all of the previous down move candles? This would be a change in state of delivery right here. Do I have something for it? Wow, I don't. That would be a change in state of delivery. Just like if we have a series of upwards candles, you guys are really going to make me draw this shit out. And then we have maybe like a down candle that like runs this shit. Where would the change in state of delivery be? Well, it would be right here. So like an entry model for that would be, maybe there's not a fair value gap. Sometimes there's not going to be a fair value gap. Like right here, it's not really a gap. But if you're so confident, you could just rip the CISD to your target. Okay? So this is the CISD to the upside. This is the CISD to the downside. Change in state of delivery, SID, whatever. Series of down move candles, close above. Series of up move candles, close below. Okay? Bang. Now let's show some examples on a chart. Oh my, Asia should be clean tonight considering, like, bro, I don't even want to trade New York anymore. Like, what the fuck? For those, I got cooked this morning in New York, by the way. You saw like a 5-minute perfect long, took it like there, and look at that, bro. Like, not a lick of profit. Shit happens to the best of us, man. Now, anyways, let's get into the change in state of delivery. So, for example, right here, this is actually a good example. Okay. Series of downwards candles, right? This candle, obviously it's IFVG, but also it could be a what? Change in state of delivery. Now, although this candle is obviously the one that changes in state once it closes above, so the change in state would really just be right there. Okay? Now, let's find some more. These are harder to find when you're just like fucking looking for it, you know? Oh, I forgot to mention. It is past the candle. Alright, so this is a good example. We have this bullish fair value gap, right? It gets inverse right here. Where's the change in state of delivery? Now, a lot of you may say it's right here. No, it's not. That's just the inverse. Where it actually is, let's look right here. This is the candle that closed below, making the CISD. You could have entered off of that after the IFEG confirmation. Could have shorted right here on top, manually closed if we went below the wick. Could have targeted this LRL right here. The trend line, we told you guys that. Bang. you just printed. Could have called that. This is the CISD, right? We just close above all these up move candles. This is the CSD. We just close above all the up. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. Okay. This isn't too complicated. It's fairly simple, right? Like down move. Where do we close above? We close above right here. This is your change in state of delivery. Right there. Right? Series of up move candles. Close below. Where's your SID? SID's right there. It's fairly simple. Down move candles. Close above. Where's your CISD? Right there. So that's all it is. It's really simple. It's like an entry model or a confluence. Like, for example, if you're in a long, right? Let's say you're in this long. If price is maybe you have a gap here that's holding. Well, if price maybe reacts with like another high, comes back down into the gap, and then price gets a change in state right here, like that's where you could go break even, like during the trade, you know? Like, as it's probably not going to be from before the trade, but it's going to happen like during a trade. Now, that is a CISD, a change in state of delivery. Fairly simple, not that hard. Use it to your advantage. Use it how you want. Let me know if you have questions in the comments. Peace.